and Briggs and Keith Howe. Left centre, Tony Thomas, number 4 in your picture. And the left wing is Alan Lowndes, number 5, running in, formerly in rugby union. And the body boys from Castleford, little Keith Hepworth, scrum half. And the man who Castleford thinks the greatest of all, of course, Alan Hardesty, number 6. There's Dickinson running behind the post. He's taking a long run round. The forwards are all out. There's the Castleford strip. And I think Dickinson is doing a couple of laps. Salford going out. Chris Hester, left centre, number 4. Special cheer, no doubt, for David Watkins. There it is. But his scrum half mate, Jackie Brennan, who has, in his benefit year, testimonial year, tremendous hard-working footballer. Derry Ogden. Dickens, Charlie Bott is the prop. Mike Coleman is number 11, by the way. Colin Dixon, number 12, there he is. And the last man down is Ron Hill. And just to get you right now into the details of the team, here's the Castleford players on the Castleford team. Derek Edwards, Briggs, Howe, Thomas and Lowndes, Hardesty and Hepworth, Hartley, Dickinson, Ward, Redfern, Lockwood and Malcolm Reilly. There's Subter, Harris and Fox. So that's Castleford, don't forget, in the white light jerseys. And they will be meeting the members of the county, Palatine, Salford, William Fullback, Burgess, Stuart Whitehead, Chris Hexton, Jack, Paul Jackson, Watkin and Brennan, Ogden, Dickens, the hooker, Bott, Mike Coolman, Colin Dixon and Rod Hill, who curiously used to play with Castleford. And here are the principal participants, the 2 captains with Derek Brown, and Hardesty won the toss. So it's Salford to change ends and Watkins to kick off, or at least Watkins to place the ball. They may do some fancy move. I don't think there will be another down. May put a long ball in. They will be ready to change, but nobody looks to be standing back to be interested, so it looks as if it's David Watkins, and 40 minutes of what we're going to see. Castleford, as usual, are picked against the wind. Always amazes me, but then they do it. And it'll be interesting to see whether it's going to pay dividends. Already we've got a man flat out on the turf, and they'll have to get up with Billy Burgess. So Castleford on the left in the white jersey, Salford on the right in the red jerseys, and it's a penalty to Castleford, and Billy Burgess getting the tension. No, he doesn't need it. This winning the toss and playing against the wind is always a problem. I said it to Alan Hardesty, those of you who saw Grandstand in the semi-final. He said, well, that's the way we like to play. So you win the toss and you take the choice, and he goes against the wind. This is the ball into touch, and of course Castleford take the second tap kick with Salford 10 yards away. Johnny Ward, this is the boy really. He loves to work. The work rate of Reilly is tremendous. He's number 13. And there's no nonsense to begin with in the penalty, which Keith Hepworth doesn't like, and Brother Vignati says. But referee Brown is school teacher from Preston, and Watkins, the kicker. Going in, and of course the same procedure, those of you who are new to rugby league for the first time, the second kick is a tap kick taken by the kicking side, And the opposing side, in this case Castleford, will stand 10 yards back, which they do on the 10-yard mark. Colin Dixon. This is the boy that loves to run. Most expensive forward in rugby league, Welshman. Teddy Brennan. Bob Terry Ogden, the other prop forward. The opening and a penalty against Castleford. The crowd needs the capital 6 grumbling at that. So it's Ron Hill to kick. Ron Hill, Welshman, used to play for Cardiff, signed on with Castleford, couldn't get a permanent place, and now is playing against his old club at Wembley. This is the distance. That's the first line, with the 25-yard line. That's about 35 yards, well, 27 and a half, 3/4 if you want. The 2 points to kick with. It's a goal! Well, after 3 minutes play, halfway line, we start with Castleford in the lead at 2 points to 0, and now on the hardest to push the ball, and he's got to go 10 yards. It's a nice one. It's well taken. Salford at 2 points. Castleford and a bit of going and throwing. And the substitute in, Colin Dixon on the right. Salford leading 2 points to 0 after only now 4 minutes play. It's rather a stormy start. Johnny Ward, number 10, in the white jersey, and Terry Ogden, number 8, in the red jersey. And with 2 men being spoken to, I would guess it would be scrum down. Well, that goal kick, which put Salford in the lead by Ron Hill, was no doubt a great moment for him, particularly against his own team. And somebody's telling the players to steady down, but it's a photographer. I know it's a penalty. Watkins to kick. Salford set, by the way, Prosser, Welshman, his partner David Watkins, around Newport Way and Smithhurst, and substitute only allowed till half-time. Mike Truman, also a runner. Halfway line. Seems to be dropping now. At the moment. Lockwood, number 12 at Castleford. Good forward. Johnny Ward. Keith Hepworth, got a good ball. Actually, with a bad ball, well taken by Dickens. Chris Hesketh, good play for Wigan. Charlie Bott, good play for, came from the Doncaster area. Castleford under a little bit of pressure at the moment and down by 2 points to 0. But Alan now should take that out. This boy was in rugby union trialist not a long time ago, and here he is at Wembley and also in the championship final. Whoa! Yeah, that was a bolter. They knew it got him, I don't mean the ball either. Big shaking. Keith Hepworth. Is he alright? Tough little lad. The pitching pants here from Castleford. And a penalty to Salford, who will some sort of a kick if he was to take this. That's to, by the way, the signal there by the referee was to tell the two toucher just to get behind the post. And there's Hill. And this is the job he's got on hand. He's already piloted one ball successfully through those points, which is the scoreboard end. Those of you who want to know where location of Wembley, scoreboard end. And Salford in the dark shirts leading 2-0 with Ron Hill down to make it 4-0. Salford have opened with quite a start in penalties, 4-1, and we've only been playing about 6-7 minutes. 4 penalties against 1, been heavy going. Vital goal kick, well, they're all vital goal kicks. That's a vital goal. Probably heard Eric Ashton say, they're talking to David Coleman, and I that 8 points is a heck of a lot to pull back by any team. So if Hill was to kick this, that would be us half the 8. Castleford not quite settled down yet, and neither is that ball. In Australia, they bring on little lads with sand in the buckets and place it for them. All those marks around that kicking area is what the band have kicked up. So you're not going to blame the players, it's just the band. The Bulls on the kick. A little off wide to me. In case you didn't see the flags, no goal, and Ron Hill the kicker. So it's still Salford 1 goal, 2 points, Castleford 0, and the 25-yard line, 9 minutes gone in the first half, 40 minutes, remember, no subs after the interval. Castleford in the white, Salford in the red, known as the Red Devils. Chance for Salford. The Colin Dixon breaks with it. Oh, there's a bit of a row going on the other side, but the referee's not bothered about it. Only the players are. And a penalty to Castleford. So there's quite a little needle in this match, which in the early stages you don't necessarily expect. But I think he got John Sheridan, who was a Castleford A-team coach and trainer. He's obviously giving advice as well as the magic sponge, which cures all ills. Bit of smelling salt now, which gives me the chance at this moment. I've had a lot of letters, thanks for them, and have to mention a lot of people who are in the hospital and who have got colds and ill. I wish them well and hope they're going to enjoy this and hope they're a lot better after it. Thanks for the messages, but can't give them all, but we do wish them well. And it's Castleford down by 2-0 and haven't been much out of their own half. Really. There's the question of now which team's going to settle down. There's a long row of players there and nobody's getting at them. Ron Hill. Dennis Hartley, the biggest collar on the Castleford side, soon got rid of that. Derek Edwards. He's a full-back, and if you hear my voice go a bit loud, it's because this fella's capable of running through, and this fella is too. This is the chance. Dennis Hartley. Got a good one, but won't take it by Keith Howe. Took the ball very, very well, but it's the fourth tackle, which means it's a scrum. Keith Howe, number 3, and that's the first real approach by Castleford. And there's the front three. of Ogden Dickens and Barton on the Castleford side, Hartley Dickinson and Ward. Not a good pass, but really wanted. Well, now you see number 6, probably David Watkins, number 6. A lot of Welshmen here today. No doubt the majority here will be cheering for Salford. But there's an awful lot of others too. No Castleford from their successful BBC Two flooded series. Raining very heavily an hour before the match, but flags are flying now. There's going to be a kick by Watkins. Derek Edwards pulled back. I think somebody might get a word. There's Colin Dix looking up with great innocence. And Derek Brown spoke to Colin Dixon, second row forward. Bit of a hard man is Dixon. Cost Salford £13,000 when it was bought from Halifax. And both teams will be on something like £120 for winning. And the freedom of the borough or city, borough for Castleford, city for Salford. Dickinson, number 9. The footholds are a little bit troublesome. And not good. Salford now settling on a little bit of defensive work with Castleford dropping possession and glad to do it. We'll just look at this scrum now and see who's going to... There is the front three, and they've got Johnny Ward on this side, Salford on the right, Johnny Ward of Castleford on the left. Two number 10s opposite one another, and it's... Well, you can see that the player decided they're going to chase Mr. Watkins, and he knows it. Oh, that's a real old tackle. You're upping up and you take it back with you. And the penalty to Castleford, or Hill rather, having a bit of a do with somebody. And Castleford were appealing for the football, which is a fairly good idea to have in this match. 2 points to 0 for Salford, and we've been playing in the first half, 15 minutes, so a chance for Redfern to equalise. Well, the penalty situations now equal each other, so it's 4-4. You remember in that semi-final between Castleford and Wakefield, we showed you it on film, that wonderful goal by Redfern, and one just before half-time, which gave Castleford a fighting chance. See what form is on today. For the sake of statistics, he's also Alan Hardister's brother-in-law, but I don't think it'll make him kick any better. That's the goal at that moment needed by Castleford. David Watkins. I don't think there's an awful lot of wind, but you can never tell on this stadium. Then Bokert of Huddersfield once kicked 6 goals, and Derek Edwards knocked on as well. I think he got away with the first. I think he hadn't looked at the referee, he might have bothered, but he saw the second one. Yes, Len Bokert from the Midlands once kicked 6 goals for Huddersfield in what was known as the swirling wind of the Wembley Bowl. There's Dennis Hartley in a bowl. Brennan, Stuart Whitehead, ex-policeman, number 3 for Salford, just played for Oldham. Dixon. Who's this? a good pass. Keith Howe. There's both Watkins and Hardesty wait for the moment to move. There's Hardesty. There's Johnny Ward. Publican. And nearby Castleford. Castleford down by 2 points to nil. Go by Hill of Salford. You're going to have a kick up and a follow up, but I should think William will be there. Too far anyway. Far too far. And somebody's out on the left. It's a Salford player. It is Hill, I think, yes. So Hill loose forward. And one soccer flash, Manchester United 2, Leicester 1. So Leicester's still fighting, of course, to save relegation, and this fella's still fighting with his sponge to get on his feet. This is a very, very hard final so far. Hard in the sense of physical impact. You don't normally get it so early in the game. You get it later, but you don't get it early. Rocky Turner, the Castleford trainer, is a bit of a hard on himself. Castleford just sweeping back quietly, down by 2 points to nil. Redfern. This is the Castleford strength, to follow everything. They never leave it lying about. They get at it and move with it. They chase their own shadows if they want one. And there's a big fella half. He's got 3 to beat, and he's 16 stone to do it when they dropped it. Chris Hesketh. Chance here for Jackson and Salford. Chance of going the long way round. Castleford scattered at the moment in defence. Turn it back inside. Chance for Castleford turned into a chance for Salford. An offside against Redfern. And a penalty. And with 20 minutes gone in the first half, Castleford 0, Salford 2. Ron Hill. There's been a bit of argy-bargy recently in rugby league about people taking a long time to kick at goal. And at Wigan, some recent game, Eric Clay warned Eric Ashton to tell his full-back Colin Tyrer to get on with it or else. And later in the game, Ashton himself took over the kicking. It became recognised 42nd acceptable time. Ron Hill won't worry too hoots if he gets 2 points for it, because his team leading 2 points to nil at this moment, and his team is Salford. Gets out. Very hard to say from our position, well up in the roof of the south stand at Wembley. Just what's happened with the ball, I make sure before I decide what the toucher just got to say about it. Not a good, that's no his legs. Keep him close in future. Mike Toolman, that's. I think there's about 500 people from Blina, where he comes from. Come down to cheer on, and it's the 4th tackle, so it's a scrum down. Somebody wrote today, asked me to give the weights. Well, of course I can't give them all, but the fellow who's putting the ball in number 7, is he there? Is 11 stone. And he's only a little lad. Quick play the ball, a good one. Oh, Hardisty. The thing about both Hardisty and Watkins, they suddenly shoot into act. They seem to be doing nothing for about half an hour. This one is really well. 2-0 to Salford. Colin Dixon rallying his forces. Salford defending, Castleford attacking. Castleford in white. I don't think there's going to be any drop goal position. No, that's fast. Fourth tackle. I thought they might have had a drop on that fourth tackle because they were in front of the post, probably they'd forgotten. But that's the time to do it when you're on to the fourth tackle coming up. Somebody is needing attention. It's on the Castleford side. Oh, I think it's after the run that he made. There's been a lot of hard tackling going on around there, quietly, but it's been going on. He knows it. And he's got to still get his head into the pack. Well, I think the nerves should now be... Oh, a nice kick in the forward. He's down to Dudley. David Watkins took it out. It seems now when a player takes the ball over his own line, then it's a restart under the post, as opposed to the 25-yard line. That's the reason of the differences. Putting it out or taking it out. Good kick by Watkins, well taken by Reilly, the man who made the move. This is the fellow who's always saying, let me have it, let me have a go. He's a good young un. Johnny Ward. Alan Hardisty, 6'1" man. Jackie Brennan. 15 minutes left. The first half, of course.